Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Perry Richardson from Striper, and you're watching Show Me Your Pick with Fruitcake Tony. Rock on.
All right, hello, what's happening?
Good evening, guys.
Oh, Lord. Hey, now.
What's happening?
You guys survive Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I can't fit in my
You're
pants.
still out?
Nah, I ate too much.
Yeah.
I didn't. I was good.
Excellent. I hope
I was
everybody in the
good.
chat's doing well.
Yeah,
Good to see you
happy
guys,
Thanksgiving weekend to
Yes.
everybody. November 27, 2021. Show Me Your Pick Saturday night. Sandra, how are you, love?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
Yes.
Everybody that's tuning in, thanks for being here. We appreciate it. Everybody all around me and down below, I hope you guys had a beautiful holiday with you and yours. Yeah.
Nice day.
It
Yeah.
snowed earlier, and I think it's going to snow again tonight. So,
We're getting some.
otherwise, it's a great night to be streaming, everybody.
We haven't really got any snow in North Carolina in the last few years. It doesn't seem not much.
I know.
We're
that's
due.
A good thing.
We're way overdue for something, you know. No, I kind of want it, Tony.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
I love snow. I love the
I
cold.
do too. I do too.
Yep.
No tank tops and flip flops.
No. No. That's all right. That's all right.
I grew up with all that.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I
did.
grew up with.
My wife already told me she wants to retire somewhere down south, so you might be seeing us in about 10, 12 years.
Excellent. Excellent.
Nice.
We'll be right here, brother. Right here, man. It'll be warm and sunny.
I'm trying to
I
go
hope.
more south.
Yeah.
More south.
Why are you going more south? Are
Kyle's
you going to go Cuba?
I'm cold,
You know?
bruh.
You go Georgia? Florida?
Florida.
Keys?
Yeah. I don't know.
You go down to the Keys, too much humidity, man.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
very humid down there.
it is very humid.
Yeah.
I don't think Tony sweats. It doesn't look like Tony sweats at all.
Oh,
You
I
know?
do.
I don't know. I don't believe
I
you.
do.
He hides it, Brendan. He hides it real well.
I can get cool. It's just the getting warm part that's
Yeah.
hard. Yeah.
That's the tough part.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
Yeah. So who's on board here, Sandra, tonight?
Keith Campbell
Keith, what's up, bro?
says Tampa side is better. Christopher Live Sawa, Arizona for me in a few years. Mike Neese, I'm surprised we haven't had any here in Iowa.
Good to see you, Mike. Good to see you.
Excuse
good to
me.
see you, dude.
Dan of New Jersey
Dan.
saying
Dan.
howdy to Keith. The original Paramutant is saying hello, neighbors.
What's up, Mutant?
Good to see you. Keith H. Buddy is in the chat. Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Myself, Tim Thomas. Tim
Hey,
Thomas
Tim.
was in there early. I think he was like
Yeah.
one of the first ones in the chat.
Nice.
And anybody that's popping in now, welcome. And thanks to all who are tuning in. And say hi. Say hi as you come on into the chat. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome everyone. Nice to see you. I have some mail
Yeah,
will
you
got
get
mail?
some
box
stuff.
later on
You got
from,
mail.
excuse me, Christopher Live Sour.
You've got mail.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
An enveloping later?
An
Nice.
unenveloping. It's
An
got some stuff
enveloping.
inside. Yeah.
An enveloping.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Enveloping.
Yeah.
So cool.
Super cool.
Very nice.
Yeah. So I don't
I just
know.
want to just very quickly say, if you missed Wednesday's Halenville Live, be on the lookout for Steve Rosen's new book.
You darn right.
It's
That's
coming.
gonna be
My
awesome.
goodness.
Yep.
Oh my
right.
goodness.
Gonna be an awesome book.
It is.
Yeah.
I just thought I should mention that quick before I forget.
Awesome.
I don't have those cards in here anymore.
I pop up
I
his
kicked
link
him out.
when I
Poof.
go into the chat. I'll drop his YouTube link in
Yeah.
there once or twice.
Yeah. So I don't know when it's going to, I would say in the next year.
He said around May of 2022, around that time, tentatively.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard April,
So-
May tentatively is what I heard. I'm hoping more April, but May's cool. He did say May too, so
Mike, there's a link to his YouTube that I will put in the chat. I don't know. I don't think there's a link to the book yet.
I don't think so yet. There isn't.
Yeah. No, not yet. And it, with all respect, it may take longer than the halfway point of the year. It may be later in the year, ultimately. So
That's cool though. Glad he announced it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it'll be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Better than good, guys. I've been waiting personally for him to write this book for 10 years. I've been expecting it. For 10 years, I've been expecting this book. When he mentioned that the other night, shit, I was blown away. That's exactly what I needed to hear. Exactly. This is cool, guys.
Yeah. Well,
book.
some of us have known about this for a minute or two, but yeah, is good to see that it's going to happen and in this next year. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Hope there's a book tour. Cool if we went on a book tour. That'd be awesome.
Be really cool, bro.
So
always had
other than an enveloping, do you got any new stuff to show us? What did you get this week?
I always have
We know.
I always have new stuff.
That's why we ask.
All right, so
All right.
we're talking about the Foo Fighters tonight. So let's
Love the
show
Foos.
what we're going to give away
All right.
to start with.
Nice.
We'll lean into
I'm
there.
gonna pop you up right there.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Nice.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
And this is a Dave Grohl pick from
Foo Fighters.
2004, something like that, 2006,
Nice.
early mid 2000s. Yeah.
Purple.
Yep. So that's what we're playing for,
That's a
Purple.
cool pick, man.
kids. Put
Mhm.
that aside. All right.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Last week's show, I looked behind my chair and I found that,
Oh, nice.
and I
Cool.
didn't show that. So, oops.
Oh well. At least you found it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
Cool.
Howard Stern Orchestra.
Probably don't see them too often, I wouldn't imagine.
That's really cool.
Those little ones.
That's
Very cool, dude.
Yeah, they were good buddies, I guess, huh?
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right, I've got, I think that is it as far as new stuff. Let's get back to the other view here. And there we go. Yes, thank
There we
you.
go.
Yeah, I've got a couple of more or one more new pick, but that's something that we'll dive into on Wednesday
Okay.
night on the Van Halen show.
All right.
Cool.
Keith Campbell's asking if you got any more itineraries.
I, just those couple from a
Just
couple of
the
weeks ago.
okay.
Yeah, just those.
Stay tuned, Keith. You never know.
Always on the hunt.
That's right.
You never know. It may be 5 years. Never know.
You'll get it.
Yeah. All right. Well, here I come,
Uh-oh.
chat.
Look
See you
out.
later.
All right,
Be good.
kids.
Look
Here
out.
she
Go talk Foo
comes.
Fighter.
Make room out there.
Yeah.
Hey,
See you later.
All right, here she comes. Shaboom.
shaboom, shaboom. Yeah, I love the Foo Fighters. I've never seen them, but they're awesome. You know.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, Dave Grohl is he's an amazing musician. You know?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I've never seen him. Never seen him live. But I just love the transition from Nirvana that he pulled off, coming as a drummer from Nirvana and then taking it over as a front man.
Yeah.
And wow. I mean, talk about bringing it after the fact.
Very much so after the fact.
After the fact, you would expect the drummer of Nirvana to have the whole band to just kind of very possibly just fall into oblivion, possibly. Very possible. That was devastating, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
and but to turn around and come back, and that's just because of his persona, his personality. He's a huge individual. He casts a massive shadow. He's so talented, it's ridiculous. And it's funny. It's kind of funny to me. I look at him and the way that I perceived him in Nirvana, and I wasn't a huge Nirvana fan, but I respected the music. I respected it, and I heard a lot of it. My kids played a lot of it. His position as the drummer for Nirvana and then turning around and turning that into his frontman position for the Foo Fighters is utterly amazing to me. It's rock history as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, what a killer band. They're on my to-do list. My kids are planning their I believe 2022 is when we're supposed to be able to see them. Are we planning on touring in 2022? I think I heard. If I'm wrong, I apologize.
They have some U.S. dates, but they also have a lot of European dates as well.
We're planning on going when they come around here. We're gonna go as a family, and you can come along too, Tony, if you want.
Sure,
you always have a
there's
ticket with
nothing
me, bro.
here on the horizon on their site, but keep an eye.
I mean, he almost worked with Pearl Jam and Tom Petty. They were, the big rumor was he was going to join Pearl Jam after Nirvana. But
in Tom Petty's book, in Tom Petty's book, after the Saturday Night Live show, Tom was currently without a drummer. That's why he was there in the first place. Stan Lynch quit or fired, whichever story you believe.
Right.
And he asked him to join, and he declined.
Yeah,
he said he wanted to pursue his Foo Fighters, which in the end was the smart move.
It was a smart move.
Because he would have just been the drummer for Tom Petty.
Yeah, right. He wanted to do something new.
He's way more talented than just a drummer.
Well, he wrote 15 songs.
A songwriter.
He wrote and recorded every instrument on the first 15 songs.
Right. It was just a demo.
It's in 5 days he did it.
That's impressive.
It's freaking insane.
That is
But yeah, I mean, people like that. It's great when they make it.
A guy like that who was just a drummer, who really had no track record of side projects or making music
Right.
other than just being the drummer in Nirvana. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
that's impressive.
He wanted to though, because he had ideas, but he was just too afraid. You know, he would write songs, and he just didn't want to. You know, he was like so impressed with Kurt Cobain. He was like, I don't want
Yeah,
to
and I
step on
think he
toes.
said that he
you know?
played Kurt some of the demos from that first record, and he didn't
Yeah.
want to do them. He didn't think
No.
they were good enough.
Hmm.
They're very different
Really?
styles.
Really? Wow. Wow.
Yeah, he played him a
didn't
few of the
fit.
demos. He said, "What do you got?" And he played him a few, and he said, "No." I mean, they write very differently.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you know what specific tracks he played in?
I'm sure in time, had Kurt stuck around, they would have taken some.
Hmm. Yeah.
I don't know if they mentioned that what ones they played, but it's just
I saw it in because I'm not wicked down with him, but there's a few good documentaries where he goes very in depth about that demo tape.
yeah. There's
can't
been a
remember
lot of
which one it
interviews.
is.
Been a lot of interviews with him. So, but it's. I mean, they've been going along since what, 94?
Because he was demoing that thing when he was still in Nirvana.
Right. Was it Pocket Watch or something? Like, I think that's what he went as, or he called it, because he didn't want it to be Nirvana or Foo Fighters yet. Pocket Watch under the pseudonym Late in 1990.
Really? I never heard that.
Yeah. So, and in 94 the band formed. So, yeah. So they've been torn. They've been a band for a while. You know.
What's up, Andrew?
Andrew, nice to see
Andrew,
you, sir.
what's going on, brother? It's good
Hello,
to see you, man.
Andrew.
And Brad and Haas.
Yes. Yes.
By relation.
It's good to see all you guys, man.
Yeah.
Andrew, you have to email me so I can send you a butt. I got a butt with your name on it, right?
Andrew, it is must have, brother. It is a must have.
You got to
show it off like you're proud of it, because you are. There you go, buddy.
Analog Kid's getting his butt.
We can almost see the naughty bits.
I haven't sent your butt yet, Chris. But you'll
I'm
get
sure it'll be here before Christmas.
it. Yes, it will.
And the reverse side of the butt may or may not be anatomically correct.
Well, I put a sticker on mine.
I'll just say I appreciate the level of detail.
It
I
is.
put the Brendan pick.
Andrew
on
loves
the
butt.
That's
Oh,
awesome. That's awesome.
I put a
Who
green
doesn't
screen
love
on
butt?
mine. See?
Yes. Yours is like cool. Like
Green screen.
It's like a staircase. Now it's a window.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Every day when I look down, I hear this voice that goes, "Do you want to pick out of my butt?"
You got to do it like the Tally voice.
I need to put a little voice chip in with just, a little circuit board resistor with a little button, simple circuit. So you just, one of those ones like it records up to 5 seconds. You just record it. You want to pick from my butt? And you have to press that button before you grab a pick.
I mean, they do it in greeting cards. How hard could it be, right, Tom?
Easy.
We are also tonight gonna do. We're doing our regular trivia.
Yes.
But we are also gonna do week 2 of where is it at? A new thing that.
That's it.
Oh dear Lord, trivia.
That's it.
Yeah. So, you kids will run that one after our regular trivia toward the end of the show.
Cool.
Give Quentin a moment. Get in here and yeah. So.
Nice.
Quentin of James.
Yeah.
You like the question.
I do like the fact though that Foo Fighters, I don't know if they're the first band that has done it, but they always bring people on stage from the audience.
That, Brendan. I was just going to mention that.
They brought that Kiss guy up.
I bet they've done more covers of every show just about. They do it.
I saw them bring a guy up and do Tom Sawyer, and it was pretty good.
Really?
They did
Did
a
they
cover
really?
of that.
Wow.
You know, it was pretty good.
That's
and
a
then,
tough song, man. That's a tough cover.
And then, of course, he had that thing with the little girl drummer from England, and they were going back and forth during COVID. And then he brought her to a show, and she did Everlong. That was amazing.
That was great.
That was a very cool moment.
Yeah.
But I like things like that. I really do.
Well, as the Foo Fighters get more popular and these things happen, it's not quite like a wrestling match yet, but there is a lot of signs at their shows these days.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and I saw an interview too with Dave, and he was saying, you know, that's how he felt when he was the drummer for Nirvana. He's like, you know, I felt like, how cool would it be if I were just to be asked to come up and play, you know, and just for a minute, you know, out there in front of 20,000, 50,000 people. Unbelievable. You know, that would be the coolest thing. Even a couple thousand people, you know. So
that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Be happy with 10 people, you know. Who am I kidding? So
there you go.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though. I mean, it's cool that they still do that, and a lot of bands have been doing that too. I've seen Green Day do it. I've seen some other bands do it, but his sticks out because of that. You know, that one guy with the Kiss makeup came in and played Monkey Wrench. That was amazing too.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, it was good.
It was real good. It was real good.
Kiss guy.
Kiss guy. I'm just gonna call you Kiss guy.
Yeah. That was funny. But yeah, they've let a bunch of people, and that's cool though.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, so these guys, Gene Simmons called them the last rock stars in existence.
Wow.
Yeah.
No pressure there.
No.
That's insane.
Well, if Gene said it, it must be a fact. That's all I'm saying, guys.
Yeah, okay. He'll think so.
I don't know about all of that, but in this modern day, they're knocking it out of the park.
Yeah, they are.
You know, yeah.
That's awesome.
Hey,
there's another name in the chat that I've seen before. Forgive me if I say this wrong. Is it Symmetry?
Symmetry. Yep.
Did I get that right? SYMTREE?
Yep.
SMYP Symmetry?
That's how I would say it.
Okay, cool. Hey, it's good to see you.
Yeah, welcome.
Good to see you.
Dave seems like he'd be a decent guy to talk to.
Yeah.
Seems like he'd be pretty real and not like push you off, you know?
Yeah.
And that one story too, when he fell off the stage and broke his leg, and that doctor had to hold it there for the rest of the show.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Insane, you know?
I know.
He's like, man, it was only the second song. I can't leave.
Yeah.
And then they had a reunion with the doctor like a year or so later on some talk show over in Europe. And then they had the guy in the audience, and he came out. Dave was like, "Oh my god!" You know, so cool.
Yeah, I saw that. But
wasn't that cool?
You know, a lot of bands at that point, when your bass player, your singer breaks his leg or ankle or arm in a sling or something, it's canceled. But they invented that chair that it was cool that Axl Rose
Axl did it, right? Yeah.
Got the chair and used the same chair.
Hey, let's not forget that David Lee Roth on Jimmy Kimmel broke a nose 5 minutes before he hit the stage, and he went out there and didn't do his best work, but he brought it, man. That's impressive. You guys, I just love Dave. God, I want to see him so bad.
I remember that.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go there, guys. It was a Van Halen moment. My bad.
It's all good.
It can happen to anybody.
A lot of on-stage injuries.
You darn right, man. Janice Lala's in the chat, you guys. It's good to see you, Janice. Good to see you.
Oh, Janice.
And they got to the Hall of Fame first try this year, right? They were inducted this year, weren't they?
I believe you're right. Yeah.
That's awesome. They should be.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
it should be.
When the guy falls off the stage and breaks his femur in half,
right,
and sits there and completes the set in a chair, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
Yeah, it is. When that show was over, he wanted to go so badly.
Oh, I'm sure.
My God, man.
Well, I
can see him telling the drummer, speed it up, brother. Speed up the songs, man. We'll get through this set in about halftime.
Well, the adrenaline's so bad, he probably didn't feel it for a while, you know?
You're absolutely right. But when it hit, I bet he was in such pain. You said there was a doctor there, though, right?
Yeah, the one guy was. Yeah, he held his leg because he said if you move, you can't move. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rock and roll, man.
It certainly is.
It's rock and roll.
I know, right?
Analog, where'd you see the Foo Fighters at?
At the Palladium in Worcester.
On
their third album tour. The name of the album was There Is Nothing Left to Lose. It had the Learning to Fly single. They were 3 records in. They were still a club band. Queens of the Stone Age opened, believe it or not.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Queens of the Stone Age are punk.
Years later, he went out on tour with Queens of the Stone Age, and he just did the drums.
I love Queens of the Stone Age. They're a punk band, you know.
I also went to an album listening party for that record, and they had it at the Logan Airport because the video was them on a plane.
Right.
So they threw the party at Logan Airport. It was kind of a unique album party.
Excellent. What's your favorite Foo Fighters song?
I have a favorite Foo Fighters album, Wasting Light.
Uh-huh.
And I always forget the name of the song. It was the second single, not the first single.
Rope.
The Black record. Came out like 10 years ago.
Okay.
Wasting Light.
Learn to Fly.
No, that's not my favorite song. Far from it. It's a song that's very tricky time signature. It's kind of like Rush. I always forget the name of the song. It's the second song on the album. Second single they released.
Yeah. So it's not like one of their commercial songs. It's something.
Well, it was a second hit. I don't think it's as well known as some of their other pop songs.
Mm-hmm. So it's not like My Hero or anything like that.
I can look it up.
So you don't know the name of it.
I always forget the name of it.
Monkey Wrench?
No, God, no.
That was sarcasm. Sarcasm. Although I do like the drums on the intro of that.
Was it Walk or Landry?
No, I know what that song is. It's not
These
that
Days or Bridge Burning or Rope.
Was it Rope?
It might be Rope.
Rope was
the good song.
First thing I said, and you said no.
Rope
was the first single released.
That's the first song I said. The first single they released, Rope, and you said no.
What was the second?
It's got a tricky, shifty, weird time signature. Very Rush-like, right?
It has the funniest title of all time. That's why it's my favorite song.
Yeah, I think that's it. Rope.
It's a great tune.
Yeah.
You know, you and I are like connected that way, so you should have just guessed.
Yeah, I like stuff like that, you know.
When I said Rope, you should have just known, like, that's the music we like.
Yeah, I didn't hear you. I thought you said. I thought you.
I'm just teasing, man. I'm kidding.
I thought you said like Monkey Wrench and that crap.
No. I said that like 3 guesses after. That was what I said first, but I'm just teasing you, man, because we always like the same stuff.
I like music like that, you know.
Do you like The Pretender? Do you like that song? Pretender, The Pretender?
Yeah.
That's a good song.
I like that video. That's a really good video.
Yeah, I like
video.
It's a good song, but and I can't remember the name of that album.
It reminds me a tiny bit of Nirvana. A little
Everything they do If you look at every single
the
thing
way
they
it gets
do,
heavy and it's so repetitive.
just look at it long enough and listen to it long enough, you'll hear some Nirvana in there. It's almost
it does the quiet, loud bit, which was Nirvana's trademark. It's got the tricky time signature. It's got the shouting chorus over and over, keeps repeating it.
That's right.
It reminds me just a tad of Nirvana.
That's right.
It's almost like it's a homage in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say those two are my favorite. Good call, Charles. I love that song. I forgot about that one.
And Everlong's a perfect song. It's a really good, perfect song.
That's a good song. Both acoustic and electric. It's actually a good song. He did a cool during the pandemic. He did just by himself a really cool version of that he broadcast. That was just
that was cool. I didn't
very good.
I know who did
kind of draws it out, slows it down a bit. It's really.
You know who did a really good cover of that? Actually, Rick Astley did a cover of.
And they brought him on.
Yeah, they did.
To do his song, never gonna
give you up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I saw that on YouTube.
It was hilarious, but yeah,
he's the last guy I expected to hear they were going to bring up on stage. You know, sometimes I don't know. Sometimes you hear about him and he's the butt of a joke. His music is and things like that. He was huge, man.
Yeah,
he was huge, and I remember he came in. I was in a club one time. I don't remember exactly where I was. I have to think about it. But he came in with a little group of people, and I didn't speak to him or anything, but he was just his mannerism, everything very polite, very just a nice guy. I could kind of hear him talking just for a moment. But you just look at that guy, and you just do not expect the music he plays to come out of him. It's like no, I wouldn't even have called that. Very talented though. Very talented. Yeah, you know.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like All My Life. Good song. Pretty good song. I mean, they're all good. I don't know if I have a favorite, but that one sticks out.
Whatever the album was that the Pretender was on, Pretender was the first single off the album.
Echo, Silence, Practice, and Grace.
And I was kind of to be honest, I was a little disappointed with that album. It had that one song, and there were one or two other songs. There was an acoustic.
Yeah, that's a really weak record with a strong song.
Thank you. And it kind of disappointed me a little bit, to be honest.
It ranks pretty low in their discography because he tried to do two things at once. You know, it's a double, the acoustic and the electric. Yeah. A lot of if you read a lot of the rankings and reviews, that record ranks low despite the super strong song, though. That's a great song.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That was.
He was a little burnt, I think. You know, he's had a pretty furious songwriting pace. You're not going to hit a home run every time. You know, the Wasting Light album's amazing. That's a really good record. It's a strong album.
No, Antelope Kid, I have a question for you. Is it a Boston, like the band Boston operation, where it's all Dave Grohl on the album, or do the other guys?
Only the first one. He didn't have a band on the first one.
Yeah.
Then he started hiring people because he had to go on the road. The record, at first record, the song "I'll Stick Around" took off on radio, and he went out on the road in a van. But he had to hire a band because the first record is just a demo. He did the whole thing.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
He's still the main songwriter, though.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like Tom Scholz still ran the show, but like Brad Delp, he had a lot of trust and reliance on him when they got deeper into Boston. But same thing, it was the Tom Scholz show, you know. It's like the same way I'm sure what Dave Grohl says goes.
Yeah, he writes the songs. Yep, he's the songwriter.
I can't imagine being in Tom Scholz' shoes.
He's been expanding the band.
He produces all of this music, gives the public finished work that the public is demanding to hear. I remember when I first heard Boston, shit, that was good, right? Yeah. And he didn't have a band. He had no band. That's crazy when you think about it. It's absolutely ridiculous. But once he got the signature members in the band, and Brad, his signature in the band, man, he's lucky. He's really lucky. He got the guys he got, and he's lucky that he kept it together as long as he did and kept everything going like he did.
I think, though, relating back to the Foo Fighters, like him, though, like he knew his audience, he knew what he was doing, and it happened to be that people loved that. Dave Grohl knows his audience. He knows what he likes. He happens to find a very large audience that likes the same thing. Yeah. So, you know, it's almost like he's fishing in his own pond, a very large pond, be it.
Yeah, yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Call his own audience.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's not really the same audience as Nirvana straight up. It really seems like it would be more geared towards the punk audience, but it works. You know, it definitely worked.
It's broader too. Yeah. That's a great point, but it's a broader audience.
Much broader. You know, sure. My kids are two, 3 generations behind me. Well, I'm decades behind me, and I really got into Foo Fighters not because of the radio, but because of my kids.
Right.
You know, listening to their music. I think they span 4 generations, 5 generations, 4 generations. I'm sorry, about 40 years worth of music between Nirvana and the Foo Fighters. That's a massive audience base. They appeal to a very wide range of people.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Young and they're new music. They're constantly making music.
Yeah,
and tour.
Well, interesting to compare him to Boston. You know, the thing about Boston is as exciting and killer. You know, that whole symphonic rock like Kansas and that whole, you know, organ backed, just heavy Hammond B3 organ. I always say that I love a Hammond B3 organ with a heavy guitar and heavy drums and bass. That's just killer, right? Deep Purple, right? Hey, Deep Purple, right there, and. The problem is when the second album came out, it was like a clone of the first album. I mean, it was just, there were so many similarities. There wasn't really anything new, and they wore it out to me. And I'm talking about for me, to the point where there was no diversity. You kind of were, when you listen to the second album, you kind of were listening to the songs off the first album in some ways. There was a lot of similarities. And the thing about the Foo Fighters is, even though their songs, they have the same hooks and things that they play, a lot of their same riffs and things they do are similar. They broke it up much better, and they have a much better longevity to their sound, I think, in Boston. Just personally. And
I mean, Grohl, they know, Dave Grohl knows a lot of people too, you know, between those two bands. I mean, he's, you know, because they collaborate with a lot. Yeah. Of people. Yeah. He just knows a lot of people, but yeah, like you said, the audience is so broad, so you could just pull in anybody.
Well, you have the punk audience too with Pat Smear.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
What band was he in? Because I always get it wrong.
The Germs.
The Germs. I keep saying the Cramps. Another punk band. You know.
But, hey, don't feel bad. I was calling Cliff Burton's first band Turbo instead of Trauma on a show, and that's a really lame mistake. I apologize for that again.
I remember Pat Smear only from like Nirvana. I didn't. I wasn't really into the punk stuff, but I mean, he left and came back. He left for a while and came back, and then came back, and now he's permanent again. But then they got I forget the keyboardist's name for the Foo Fighters, but I mean, they added a lot of people, and they all fit. They all, it all works.
Yeah, they're a good band.
Yeah, get a solo, Tony.
Yeah.
Look at that sweet baby right there. My goodness.
Yep.
Solo
there
that.
She is. There she is.
Oh, look.
Hello, girl.
Oh, so cute.
She's with Daddy.
She's got it made.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. I love dogs, you guys.
Yeah, me too, man.
I swear they are the greatest thing since sliced bread. They really are.
You can't take sliced bread for a walk, so they're better than sliced bread.
Well, The sandwich is good
sliced
once
bread
in a
for a
while,
walk.
Brendan. You can't take away my sandwich, all right?
I guess you can take sliced bread for a walk, but you know.
You can drag it along. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. You can call it, but it's not coming to you. So, I don't know.
I've got an unboxing I'm gonna get to.
Nice.
Got an envelope?
An enveloping.
Nice.
Yeah, and we'll do that here shortly.
Cool.
Let me get my bearings. Here. All right, so this unboxing is from Christopher Live Sour.
Cool.
Nice, Christopher.
And I'll be right back. I'm gonna get you guys to carry on
All right.
for just a second. Yeah. Little minor emergency, I'll explain.
Brendan, while Tony's gone.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk cigar box.
Okay.
Okay, is that cool?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Always down.
So,
for
you
that.
know, we were talking about, I wanted to get one from you somewhat in December, around Christmas time.
Sure.
But probably right after Christmas is when I want to get it because I got to give you time to build it.
That's fine. That's fine.
We were talking about the size of the box. You showed me a box. I said that would be cool, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you change or put a new graphic on that box? We had that conversation once.
I could probably do that. Yeah, I could get a sticker and put it on there. What would you want on it?
Something South American, something like anything from South America, literally Panama. If you got Cuba, like a Cuban cigar emblem. I don't know. I guess I need to research it a little bit too. Something it can be colorful. It doesn't have to be just if you know. It can have some color. It can have some you know. I'm thinking palm trees, maybe. I don't know. You know.
So if you come across an image, just shoot it to me. You know, if you come across an image that you're looking for, just shoot it to me. We'll figure it out.
Cool.
We'll figure it out.
Very cool, man.
I've done that before.
Cool. Nice.
I've never seen any of those guys on the Foo Fighters play a cigar box, though. I wonder if
they don't know what they're missing, brother. That's all I'm saying.
I wonder if he would. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
Very cool.
So you saw you didn't see him, Charles, you said, but they play the whiskey a bunch of times.
Who was that?
Foo Fighters. You.
No.
Did they, or were you talking about some other band?
I was making a reference to Nirvana, but they didn't play the whiskey.
Well, the Foo
I don't remember.
They play they're from. Well, Dave's from Virginia, but some of the guys are from California. Right?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Nirvana in the Hollywood club scene at all.
No,
not really. No, I mean, if they were, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't either. Tom, do you know who the Westboro Baptist Church, right?
Oh yeah.
And have you seen the Foo Fighters like spoofing them?
I saw when they did the performance on the truck. Did
you see that? Was that awesome?
5 miles an hour.
Because they were at a protest, and they came and they play. Oh, it's so great.
They had like a 20,000 watt PA or something strapped to the truck bed.
Yep. Oh, so awesome.
People were trying to talk over him. He used sheer clean volume to go. You don't need to yell in a soft voice, but it was very loud. But it was like, you don't need to yell. I just want to talk to you.
That wasn't the first time they've done that. You know, they did it.
Cool.
They did it in 2011. And they just did it again because it's so great.
I think you can still see the video online.
Oh, it's still online.
So good.
But I could see him being like, no. You don't have to yell. You don't have to yell. Just being Dave. Definitely But they play a lot of stuff. Like they played like BlizzCon, you know, the Blizzard Entertainment like video game show or video game con. They'll play that. I would love to see those guys. Definitely love to see those guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of great shows coming around here. I've got to siphon through it and figure it out.
I do have an empty Cuban cigar box, Keith H, but it's too small. It's a genuine Cuban cigar box, and I don't know if I'm still allowed to have it.
And the Cuban cigar.
But I will not be making anything out of that I'm keeping. So
we're going tropical and South American, bro.
Okay, man.
Heard
Christopher Live Sale is going to see Nita Strauss in 2 weeks.
Nice.
Oh, dude, you know Christopher, man, he's the most concert-going dude I know. Him and Keith Campbell, man, those two guys go to shows. Geez, man, I envy you guys. I really do. They have these really great venues, and they just catch the greatest shows.
Yeah,
they're just in the right place. It's got to be what it is.
Couldn't afford to do all that. Tea Cake, what you got? You gonna open that envelope or what?
Yes.
Let's see what you got. What's in the box? What's in the envelope?
Live Sour.
Speaking of Christopher Live Sour.
Yeah, he sent me something.
He sent you cash, he said.
I hope it's cash.
It's cash.
Let's see what it is. It took more than one stamp, so it's got to be something, right?
Got to be something good.
Yeah. All right. Christopher Live Sour, the man. All right. So, a note.
There's a note.
Yep. I think. Yes, there is a note. All right, I'm going to hold this note up. Let me make sure. Okay, there's instructions on here, so I'm going to hold this up and we can all read it together.
Got instructions.
Yes. I haven't read it closely, but I'll be able to read it easier on the screen than over here by this poor lighting.
All righty.
All right.
Score. Wow. Look at that.
Dude.
All roads lead to Van Halen.
Freaking cool, man. That is so cool, Chris. Jeez, man.
And the black one to Brendan.
Very cool, man.
Charles Green. All roads lead to Van Halen. Peace,
that's
love,
awesome, Chris.
sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
That's
Christopher
awesome.
Live Sour.
Very cool, Christopher. You rock, brother. Thank you.
Cool, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Very nice.
Right on, dude.
Very cool.
All right, Chris.
Coolness.
Let's see what is in here. Oh, dude. All right. All right, so I'm gonna need the other camera.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's Picks.
That's so
Picks.
nice.
What else, man?
Pick
Come on.
time.
What else? All right, so who wants to win that in a little while?
Well, I do, but I can't. So.
All right, so Chris, our dude, has sent a few of these. Let me show you these. There's a number of these.
Oh,
nice.
Cool.
That is a cool logo,
sending
man.
you guys
Look at that bad boy.
That is cool.
That is wicked. That is wicked bad, bro.
So that's
Nice.
Me with the skin off.
Nice.
Yeah.
If I peel my skin off, that's me.
It's you.
Peel
With the
skin
hat.
off.
Get the hat too.
Fierce Tom. Cool.
There you go,
That's a
Chris. That's a nice
Great
pick,
pick,
dude.
bro.
Yeah, dude. Sweet.
Sweet.
I'll send you fellas
Okay.
some of those. There is also another, and he's already sent me one of these, but
Nice.
I'll be sending.
Excellent pick, man.
Yeah.
These are cool. These are very cool.
That's cool. I love those triangle ones.
So
Yes. I need a butt crack pick to go with my butt cheeks.
You have to have one of those, Brennan. It's
That's
just
awesome.
meant to be, dude.
That is freaking sweet.
Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.
That's awesome.
so that's the front of that. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah,
awesome.
I'll send you guys and oh dude. So Chris, oh man, has sent me also.
Oh, nice.
Woo. That's a great band right there.
Cool.
Very cool, dude.
Tortex.
Oh, that's killer. That's a killer pick, dude.
Oh, that is cool.
Chris, thanks, brother.
That's awesome, Chris. You
That's
rock.
really cool, Christopher. You rock, man. Those are cool. Very cool.
Chris, thank you, dude. Thanks so much, man. That is awesome. Right on. The Cadillac 3. And I will send those pics where Chris wants them sent. Thanks for being here, dude.
Awesome.
You rock,
Absolutely,
Chris.
Chris. Super
Yeah,
cool, dude.
man.
Super
Awesome, man.
Another Chris analog. I saw that Foo Fighters will be playing Boston in May. The Boston Calling Music Festival.
Oh, that festival, yeah.
Have you ever gone to that one?
No, that's a relatively new one. It
Is
deals mostly with alternative rock acts.
Okay.
It expanded from it used to be FNX's Street Festival, and it's just grown to this really big.
Yeah, it's a
festival.
3-day. It's a 3-day festival.
Yeah,
27,
Tool
28,
played at it a
29.
few years ago.
Yeah. Okay. That'd be cool. That should be interesting.
Lord broke out of that festival, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
That festival broke her. Yeah.
Nice. I've never done a big festival like that. I've always wanted to. What's the one in Germany? Is it the Wacken Fest?
Yeah, Vakken. Yeah.
Wacken. That one looks awesome.
Yeah.
Seen
I'd
Steel
love to see
Panther play there. And
yeah, it's an all
I saw
metal
some
festival.
videos.
All
Right.
metal 3 days.
That looks wild. Those things look wild to be at, but I don't know if I could do it now. Maybe in my younger days. I don't think I could do it now. You know. What do you think, Tony? Do a 3-day festival?
Not all the days. One of the days.
I would love to think I could, but no, not anymore.
I always eyeball those ones near me. There's one up in Maryland, the M3 that they have every May, and there's one in the mountains just west of North Carolina. That I forget the name of it, but it's a bunch of rock acts and multi-day.
I guess if I had an RV, I could probably do it. You know, that'd be the only way. I think Tommy could do it, but he's younger than us. He'd do it. Tommy'd handle it.
Tommy could pull it off, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, right. Keith, sure.
Donington.
Let's go.
Yeah, man. Oh, and I told you guys backstage that I'm not going to be at the I'm not going to be here for the December 11th show because I'll be in the city. But that same night in Poughkeepsie, it's the Dokken reunion with George Lynch.
Nice.
Playing in
And
Poughkeepsie.
you're
I'm like,
not going to be
and I'm not going to be there.
Wow.
Dude.
Yeah.
Where?
Brendan, I thought I knew you, brother.
Hey, man, the wife rules. You know, the wife comes first.
You know, that's the only excuse you can come up with that's good. I got to tell you, that one will save you right there, man.
Happy.
George Lynch and
Happy wife,
Dawkins,
happy life.
North Carolina. I will give up
Yes.
a lot to see that show.
Back for the Attack is in the CD player right now.
Yeah, but Brendan's got such a good woman that he's giving up a lot by not going to see him to do what she wants.
Right, but
we're not disagreeing.
I'm not disagreeing with him at all. He's making the better choice.
Listen, though. Listen, I have a secret. If I get back early enough, I may still sneak out there. You never know.
I like
because they're not going to open up, right? They won't be opening up. So
they won't hit the stage.
Dawkins not going to go on until
like what, 10 maybe?
10:30.
Maybe 11.
I'll be home by then.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So that'll be I'm going to hate to miss that. So
okay, now I like what I'm hearing, Brendan. Now we got a working plan.
So
does Keith live in San Diego or New York? I always get confused. Did he used to live in San Diego?
I think Keith is in San Diego.
Yeah.
Then why does he stay in our backyard like it's New York?
Oh, Keith Campbell.
Because he used to live in New York? I always get confused. He constantly shifts between both cities.
Maybe he lives in both. I don't know.
So how many
could be
Lynch dates with them are there?
I really don't know. Let me.
He just announced like 5. One of them's up here.
To agree to.
I hadn't heard nothing about it, man.
I haven't heard anything.
I just heard about it. I just heard about it today on the radio.
It's Northeast tea cake. It's not your way. He just announced like 5 days.
Lynch and Don is,
Yeah, it doesn't matter if he hits North Carolina with Dawkins. It doesn't matter if he hits it with Lynch Mob. It doesn't matter. We're going just to see George, man.
Yeah, see it.
Have you seen the way he's been playing lately, Charles?
He's been playing so freaking good. He's like on another level. He was criticized a few years ago because he slowed down. And he started camping out and articulating things and reworking things. You know, he's a pattern guy. He does repeating patterns. You guys who play George know what I'm talking about. He loves repeating patterns, and he loves the melodic minor scale. And so in the last 10 years, I've watched him completely change his guitar playing style, but he carried all of his technique and everything that he had with him when he did it. God, I swear to God, he's a better guitar player today than he was 10, 12, 20 years ago. Even though his flash is not this big, he's shit. When he hits North Carolina, me and Tony are going to see him, hands down, period. It's
every time they reunite, George can still play all those parts of his. Really good.
Yeah.
He never fails.
Never. Nope. He does not.
He's had a lot of energy lately, T-Cake, for a guy of his age.
He works out a lot too.
Well, you know, he's 20 years ago when the lull came down and he stopped touring with Dawkins, he went through a whole 10-year phase of bodybuilding and like drinking and eating metabolic and high quality food and going on this massive diet. God, he looks good for his age. He looks so freaking good.
He takes very, very good care of himself.
He does. Yes, he does.
He even talks about that he sleeps a lot. He doesn't eat like sugar, any crap. He tries to limit like alcohol, anything that's negative to his body. And he runs in the desert and he lifts like a mother.
Yeah.
That's
he could have competed as a I'm not sure what class it would have been, but as a professional bodybuilder. I mean, he was on that path. Back in the mid 90s, in the early 90s. I'm sorry, in the early to mid 90s.
Yep.
But love George Lynch.
They're playing 2 shows at the Whiskey.
Yes, yes.
December 17th and 18th.
That damn figures, doesn't it, Brendan? I'm
Right?
all the way
Yeah,
on the
of
other
course.
side of the country.
Yeah.
Figures. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Um,
that'll be interesting stuff.
yeah, I would like. I'd go see that in a quick minute. Um, yes, Charles, we would certainly be there. Um, where are these 5 shows at?
Let's
Anybody
see.
looking at it?
Yeah, there's one in the Oxnard Performing Arts Center. Oh wow! And they're playing Docking with George Lynch and Jack Russell's Great White. So they're playing tour. Then in Buffalo.
Fantastic to see that. I'd love to see Jack Russell.
Yeah. Then in Poughkeepsie, where the show is, December 11th, and then 2 shows in California, the Whiskey. That's all it's showing right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure there's more, but that's
Well,
just from,
they've been known to do really quick, short one-offs and
yeah.
a couple. Yeah.
Yep.
Reunions with them tend to be short-lived.
Well, they don't want to get mad at each other.
I never saw Dawkins play at the Whiskey A Go Go. They played the Roxy about 3 months before I started working at the Whiskey, and that would have been in the year March of 1980. Yeah, somewhere around there. I'm within a month or so, and it was with his original band. So Don was still playing guitar at the time. And that's when I got to meet him and talk with him. And he would come and hang backstage a lot. The single, other than like the Motley Crue and Rat, he's one of the most predominant rockers that I remember from the 80s and 81, 82 era. And it's ironic because he really didn't hit until after all that, you know?
Yeah.
They didn't hit till after that, but I saw a lot of him, and it would be great to go see him at the Whiskey. That would be just, for me personally, it would be so cool. It'd be really cool for me.
What show would definitely get you back there, Charles?
Oh, to go to California?
Yeah.
Motley Crue, the Whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd call Louie and let him know I was coming, and I'd make him do me a favor. Get me and Tony tickets. I would make that phone call. I've still got that up my sleeve, you guys. I still got a phone call I can make, and I will make it someday probably if we live long enough.
Not to get off track here, but speaking of Motley Crue, with the cancellation of the stadium tour, but a lot of acts canceled their tours at that same time.
Yeah.
And who were back out there doing it.
Mm-hmm.
What is Motley Crue? Are they going to go back out there? Is there going to be a stadium?
There is no definitive answer. You can't get a straight answer on that. And here's why. Mick's getting old. Okay. Right. His health is not fantastic. He's still going, but you can't just say 6 months or a year from now, which is what we're casting it that far out there. I mean, I hope he lasts and everything, but time is against us as far as that goes. Against him, unfortunately.
So what you're saying is Motley Crue's last show was New Year's Eve 2015.
I'm hoping
at wherever the staple.
I'm hoping that they got one more go around in them as a group, as a whole. And I'm just talking reality. I mean, I hope they live forever. I hope we all do. But but the reality of it is time is against them, and Mick physically is, he's showing his mileage, and
but that tour has been put off. How long?
It's
Next
been
summer,
you know,
next June.
Be,
Now
Yeah.
22,
right.
yeah.
June of
Yeah.
22.
And then on top of Mick, we've got Vince, and something's. I've personally, this is me personally talking here. Something's going on with Vince, other than just being overweight and partying. There's something else going on. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'd be speculating to say anything other than.
I mean, I don't know. There was an interview with Nikki Sixx, and he was saying, I could. He's talking about, since COVID's still around and all these new strains. He's like, what's 2023 going to look like? So I think they're already thinking about even pushing it off again.
They may.
Charles.
Well, it almost
Ozzy just pushed his 2022 tour to 2023, and that's still making up for the 2020 date. So that's now moved 3 years.
Right.
It moves every year. He just took the whole 2022. Now it's 2023.
But if I had to predict it, I would think they're not going to tour until 2023.
And they may not tour in 2023.
But I think they will tour again. I do. I do think
Crew?
they will tour again.
The Crew?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe they will. I'm hoping they will.
They will.
But we'll be very fortunate if we get it.
Well, there's still
we should have got
chair.
it 2 years ago. I mean, we should have got it last year.
There's still that chair out there, so Mick can sit in that chair.
And that's totally fine,
It's totally fine.
There's just so much. There's so many miles you can put on a rock star, man. There's just so much they can do.
Well, I mean, yeah, but look at Keith Richards. Come on. Look at. Jeez.
They're a freaking miracle. They're a miracle.
Steve Howe.
They go against every law of nature there is.
Steve Howe. Look at Keith Richards. Those guys are cranking still.
Yeah, and maybe I should be more optimistic, you guys. Maybe I need a pep talk. I hope I'm wrong, because I really want to see the Crew, and they would get me. I would go to LA. Me and Tony, we would go to LA to see the Crew.
I think they're gonna surprise you. I really do.
I hope so.
Rock stars, those guys don't go down easy.
No, they don't. They don't.
Who wants to win a pick?
We should probably give that pick away.
Let me say this about the Motley Crue thing and what I think. This is what I think is going to happen. I think that Motley Crue played their final show on New Year's Eve 2015.
You don't think they're coming back, huh?
And I think it's already too far gone. And yeah, it's done. It's finished.
And what do you think of Ozzy? Do you think the 2023 tour will ever happen, or do you think they'll just keep pushing it?
I think he's done.
I hate to say it. I'm just not even going to say it.
Eddie Trunk thinks Ozzy's done, that you'll never see him play again.
Of course.
Yeah.
Right.
And Eddie Trunk, you're saying Eddie Trunk said that? Eddie Trunk knows. Eddie knows. Eddie knows what's up.
He just thinks he's not capable.
I don't think he's done.
I think he's done.
Ozzy?
Yeah, Ozzy. I don't think so.
And you think Vince is done, T-Cake?
Oh, no.
Broken ribs and a distended liver.
Vince has still got a little more to give. I'm worried about Mick's health as far as his ability to even tour. Vince, I'm just worried that
Vince has got his band, and Vince does his thing, and Vince is content. But Motley Crue, I think you'll never see a Motley Crue again.
If we can't see something within a year, I don't see how it's going to happen. And I'm not the least bit worried about Nicky or Tommy. They seem to be in decent enough shape. Tommy was just jamming. I saw a video. It's only a month or so old. He was jamming with Sammy recently.
Yes. Yep.
And
I saw
he's on point.
Oh, there was a bunch of people on that, Charles. There was some country artists. I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was very cool.
and Vince will be there. He'll be there. I'm optimistic about that. I
mean,
just hope.
all the bands on this stadium tour are off on their own tours,
Yeah,
and
yeah, they
some
are.
have completed them, and so
Yeah, well,
I
that's the thing.
mean,
You notice there's
life
a
goes
huge
on.
contingency of bands who were scheduled to play. COVID happened, everyone stopped, and then there's a massive amount of them who went back and started touring. Guns N' Roses, WVH, just to name a couple. Massive amount. And then there's this massive, well, it's not a massive chunk, it's a major chunk. And a lot of the bands in that major chunk that have not gone back out and have been postponing are the Motley Crue. You got your Ozzy, you got your members of bands who are getting up there in age.
But it's not because everybody's gone back to work, Charles. I
I
mean,
realize that.
they're
I realize
finished.
it.
If they were gonna, if it was gonna happen, it would have happened this spring.
Yeah. Well, but to what I said, the reason it was postponed was because of COVID, correct? Is that correct?
Right,
The
but
underlying reason?
everybody came back and
It's
they
not,
didn't.
but it's not stopping everybody. It's only stopping a select few, and it didn't stop the Stones. And if anybody should not have toured during a COVID time, it should have been the Rolling
Charles
Stones.
Cruz says they're going out next June. There's dates on the tour that was supposed to be in 2020 got moved to this year, and now it got moved to it's June of next year.
When did this news? I hadn't heard this. Is it recent?
It's gotten bounced twice.
Yeah, that's been there for a bit.
Oh, okay,
First it was
yeah.
2020, then it was 2021,
and
now it's
let's hope.
2022.
Let's hope. But if they bump it from that date there another year, I'm
like you, Charles. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I hope to hell it happens. I really do. I put off seeing Van Halen the last time I could have seen him. Regret it to this
2015.
day. Always regret it. But I'm going to see the Crew if they roll back through. We're going to the Crew. There's hell or high water.
Shameful.
Will not happen.
Charles, you missed Van Halen in 2015. Is that the tour you're referring to?
Yes. I had an opportunity to go, and I was real busy I was down in South Carolina building a swimming pool, the biggest freaking swimming pool I've ever built. And I just couldn't find the time. It just wasn't in my cards. And I procrastinated, and I said, I'll catch them the next time around.
We're going to forgive you, Charles.
I'll kick myself in the ass for it for the rest of my life.
Right there, dude.
And I had the best possible reason. I mean, I was being responsible. I had guys on the Crew and everything. I was responsible for a lot of shit, just to make it real simple. And
no apologies, Charles. You're legit.
I couldn't hear you, bro.
No apologies. You're legit.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right?
You do.
Tony, what are we giving away this week, man? You gonna do some trivia?
Yeah.
Yeah,
ready
buddy.
to do some?
I want to win, even though I can't win it, but I want to know.
Let's give some away. You go give some away.
All right, you want to do some trivia? Let's do some trivia. Let's find it first. All right. All right, so
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Good luck, you guys.
let's
That's a
do
great
this.
pick.
Couldn't have said it better myself. All right. Okay, trivia. Where is it at? We'll have a couple trivia questions before we're done, but we're going to do some Foo Fighters trivia right now.
Oh, yeah.
So all you Foo Fighters fans, we're playing for a very cool Dave Grohl Foo Fighters pick that you want in your collection. But all you got to do is be the first one to answer this cool Foo Fighters question that is coming your way that you should know. You should. Right, kid?
Absolutely. My prediction is Christopher Live Sauer takes it tonight or Keith Campbell.
Oh.
All right. So who's going to prove them wrong?
I'm going with Holly Lewis.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Do I have to take a guess?
Yeah.
Hey, Holly, how you doing?
I can only pick one person. Wait, who have you picked so far? You picked Christopher Lifestyle, Holly, and who else?
Keith Campbell.
Hey, I see Terry 3G's in the chat as well.
Hey,
yeah, and he's new, so hello to that, sir.
I'm taking Dan in New Jersey because, I was born in New Jersey. It's my home state, so I'm taking Dan in New Jersey.
Keith Campbell, I want you to answer in the chat if you're going to either one of the Hollywood shows for Dawkins in December.
It's all in good fun, Holly.
Yeah. So you guys are going to dig this question. You should know the answer.
Yeah.
And yeah, you win a very, very cool Foo Fighters Dave Grohl pick, dude. All right, and we're gonna run some other type of trivia later. We're gonna run Oh Dear Lord trivia in a little while. And my prediction of that is no one's going to get the answer. Maybe you will, but the Oh Dear Lord trivia is a Quentin James question. You got to know Quentin. And you win one of his picks. And let me show you one of his picks. And they are, I got to reach into
deep into the butt.
Left cheek.
Brendan's butt in order to get.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. In order to get.
That's wrong, guys.
Did you wash your hands? Did you wash your hands, TK?
That's wrong.
In order to get one of these out.
That's right.
Of the
Trent Quentin fucking James. Fucking James. Nice.
Yeah. So that's where it came from.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You crazy?
Didn't come from mine. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
All right. Good luck on this Dave Grohl pick, kids. Yeah, we're going to do that now, so get ready to type. The first correct answer that we see will be deemed our winner. There's an email address down below where it says merch. Email me your name and address if you haven't won here before, and I will email you that cool purple Foo Fighters Dave Grohl Let's Do This guitar pick out on Monday morning. Yeah, so are you ready to type?
Absolutely.
All right, get ready. Good luck. And here we go. What year did the Foo Fighters play the halftime show at the Super Bowl? What year? What year? All right. Dave Grohl pick.
Come on, Holly. Don't let me down.
Not 2015, not 2018.
Nope.
Nope, not 2011.
Oh, I'm seeing. There it is. 15, 18, 11, 98. Keep them coming. You guys are getting warm. Covering the spectrum.
1973, Holly Lewis. Come on.
Holly
We
Lewis
weren't
is
even
the
a
warmest.
band.
Holly, I don't even think some of them were born
What
yet.
year is Lowell? Is that the year?
I like
Lowell
Holly's
won?
style. She's shooting for the moon right there. That's awesome.
92. That's
92.
early.
Foo
That's
Fighters
early
weren't
stuff.
even formed then.
That's
Holly-
a good
Early
guess,
show.
though. That's
The middle
he's
school
on
show.
track. He's on track.
Yeah.
Middle school show.
Come on, kids.
Holly was the
Holly's
warmest.
the closest.
Right. I think so.
Excuse me.
So one.
Now Chris is the closest.
Some
I
of
think Chris
you
realized that
are
was the closest.
getting
Dan of New Jersey, they never did.
Nice.
Tommy
Dan.
called it.
Dan in
Tommy
New
called
Jersey,
it.
you freaking
He was my
rock,
third
man.
pick for tonight, too.
Nice.
I
Very
told you.
nice.
Right
Dan.
on.
Nice.
So
Nice.
Wow.
there
job.
is
Keith
your
H. with the never.
there is your answer right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Terry 3Gs with 1920.
My smart ass would have put four.
I should have mentioned Dan in New Jersey. He was my third pick tonight. Damn.
Jersey strong.
Dan,
Tom called it.
congratulations,
You
dude.
called it, Tom.
Nice job.
Nice. We got you.
Random dumb luck's a hell of a thing, Charles, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go, brother.
Dan, you
Oh.
freaking rock, dude. That's
I'm
great.
Christopher
mailing that
Live
to you
Sour.
That's the part that
Monday.
wasn't luck. Good job, man.
That's awesome.
The dumb luck, to clarify, was me picking him.
Yeah.
But good answering, Dan.
Most definitely.
Charles, this is my Van Halen reference for the night. Look what preset I'm on.
Excellent. 1984.
Dude, that's
job.
awesome.
1984 P.
Excellent.
Which P is Panama.
Panama,
it gives
bro.
It gives you the exact harmonizer settings for Panama. And they have a drop dead. These are built in by the factory. They have a drop dead legs one, women in love, beautiful girls, bunch of harmonizer ones.
Oh, dude, that's so cool. You know, it's so hard getting a tone. It really is.
I'm telling you, man, that old Marshall, it's never hard getting a good sound out of it. But I'm burning through tubes.
I just actually got it completely downloaded. Positive Grid Bias FX2. I got the Pro Series.
How's it working?
Well, I've just literally this afternoon before the show for about 45 minutes went on and started pulling up. After the first 5 minutes, the presets, I tossed them and went right into making my own. I'm not completely done. I'm just busting the surface on it. And there's a learning curve because I'm a tech moron with computers. So, but I'm doing really good. You'd be really proud of me. And yeah.
Well,
So
we were doing this
I'm
ranking.
anxious because they've got 6 in the package I got. And I was talking with John about this. 60 amps, 45 pedals and effects. Just initially just jumping on a couple of heads and throwing them together in that little period of time I had before the show. Yeah, it's a whole brave new world for me right now. So I'm real optimistic and happy as shit right now. Yeah, I've got a bunch of unanswered questions. I got a bunch of videos I've got to watch now on YouTube about setting up presets and getting patches to the right parameters and all of that. But hey, that's what it's all about, right?
Yep.
I'm really anxious for that one.
Edwin
That's really
Crane
cool
wants
that
to
you
know
got
where
that
to be.
gear though, Tom. It's so cool, man. That is so cool. My
That
son
head was
Danny,
broken.
would just love to jam on your gear. He would love it.
That
Absolutely.
head was half broken when I bought it, so I got it for a steal. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to afford it.
Yeah. Oh, that's still cool though, bro.
Yes.
Let me show you some cool Foo Fighter stuff. I'll show you
Cool.
some pics in a second.
Nice.
Let me show you.
Excellent.
Oh, nice.
Let me
Nice.
show you 2012, something like that.
My hero.
All my life. Yeah, see that's my favorite
That's
song.
great
The last
stuff.
one. All my life. Because I can play that song.
So this band, the Foo Fighters, a lot of bands when they do their merch and their stuff, Guns N' Roses does like lithos, other bands do lithos at each city that they play. Foo Fighters have done a lot of coins, well, where
Oh
they
yeah,
make
nice.
a coin for each place that they play, kind of like their thing,
That's cool.
whatever. But this was the last, let me wipe my fingerprints off this thing. This was the last time they played here. And this is a little larger than $50 size.
Oh, cool.
Oh, dude, that's killer.
That is very cool.
This was 2017
It
concrete
looks a lot like
mold.
looks a lot like the old Enron symbol,
Mm.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It is cool though, the two F's. What's on the back, Tony?
Yeah, hang on, let me get it.
Pop that out of there.
Oh, cool.
Oh man,
I like that,
that's
man.
very. That's killer.
Greensboro Coliseum, and it's got the date.
Oh, that's cool.
October the 5th, 2017.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is cool.
But they do coins. It's kind of like their thing. But that's the last time that they played here. Dave Grohl, I'm going to change the camera and show you some of these. Dave Grohl did the book tour, and I think he came around here, and I think I missed it, Charles.
Yeah, come a long places.
Yeah.
All right. Foo Fighters. Okay.
I kind of want to find a copy of that rider that they did, the comic book one. You know, the famous one's like 52 pages long, the backstage rider.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. I want to get one of those.
Tony, what's that tiny little bit of text? It's like in between the two hills of your pick holder.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
It's a little bit of text.
It's just a little card placer.
Oh, it's like the very edge of it. Okay.
The grooves in this thing aren't always. It needs a little help, so there's a little.
So it's like a barcode or something on the edge of the card.
It's a hidden message, Tom.
All right, so
hidden message.
It's probably the numbers on the plastic from the factory.
These Dave Grohl picks.
Nice.
There's that, and then the back, of course, but then there's this larger logo.
I dig the purple too, the opaque kind of.
Yeah, it is cool.
You know, matte purple. Dude, a matte purple guitar, that would be cool.
Yeah. So the dude, Nate Mandel, the dude that plays the bass, these are 1.0 picks.
It's all good.
And that's his thing, and this is another version of his.
That's cool. Huh.
All right. And the other dude on guitar, Shiflett, Chris Shiflett.
Yeah, Chris Shiflett. Yep. Shifty.
Yeah, I got a few of his. All right. And here is a Grohl from a more recent tour. And what is this? It's another one of those. Okay. And this is from our friend from Nirvana and the Germs, Pat Smear.
Very cool pick.
Yeah. And another Pat Smear.
Nice.
Okay, so the drummer, Mr. Taylor Hawkins,
Taylor
has
Hawkins.
a side gig.
Chevy metal. Yeah, I've heard about that. It's recent, isn't it?
Not
I think it's pretty
really recent.
I thought it was pretty recent.
But there is.
He was the drummer for Alanis Morissette before Foos. That I know.
I didn't know that, Brendan.
Yeah, and I guess him and Dave had been friends, and Dave asked him for a recommendation, and he volunteered himself for the Foos. I'm glad he did because he's an awesome drummer.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
Yeah, so that is his gig, side gig. So while we're at it, I figure we're doing the Foo Fighters. I would pull out. So there's a couple of members of Nirvana in here with Pat Smear and Grohl, but this right here, Chris Novoselic, one of his bands after Nirvana, Giants in the Trees, and that's his
You're
gig.
right. You're right, T-Cake. They were playing back in 2012, so not that recent. Chevy metal.
And since we're going down the Nirvana road,
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
Doll Parts. That's the only song I know from them. Nice.
All right, kids, easy. All right. Let's see.
It's funny. Keith H. Did he drum with one hand in his pocket? No, he didn't. And the other one hailing a taxi cab. All right.
All right, that works.
That's cool right there.
Yes, it is.
All right.
All right. TK, you got a Foo Fighters shirt and hat?
Yeah, man.
Look at that. Look at you. Nice.
Nice, bro.
Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, all right, kids.
Oh.
Anybody got anything else? Anybody supposed to remind me of something that I'm forgetting?
Maybe some Oh Dear Lord trivia?
I mean, anything that
Other than that?
new. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. No, I figured it out. So, this is what we want to do. Since it's Black Friday, Saturday.
Yes. Now I remember. Yeah. Huh?
All right. So, for those of you who don't have Fruitcake Tony merch or Show Me Your Pick merch, there are Fruitcake Tony shirts in various sizes and Show Me Your Pick hats that Brendan has one on. Look like that right there. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Good hat. It's my favorite hat.
And
but
from now until midnight, let's say midnight, we'll set it at midnight. All right, kids, are you ready? You know, who doesn't? I got like one or two Show Me Your Pick hats left, dude. That's it.
You want one of these hats, man.
Here it is.
Ooh. Nice.
Nice. Can I get a promo code with that, brother?
You don't need one, man.
That's it right there. You don't need one, man. Type that in there. That's the promo code. You don't need
love
one,
half
man.
off merch.
Email me your size if you're looking a shirt. If you want a hat, the links are down below. They're cool hats.
Yes, they are.
Nice.
$10.
Man.
Now to midnight.
Now to midnight.
So if I get your email, watch out for that. If I get your email between now and midnight, yeah, $10 for a shirt and a hat. I think I got XL on down. I think I got like one of each. So yeah, grab one. Fruitcake Tony shirts. They're black, and you've seen them.
Grab one now. Grab one now.
Yes. Half off Black Friday kind of thing from now until midnight tonight, which is only an hour and 14 more minutes.
Midnight Eastern time.
So you got an hour. Yeah, they're cool hats, man.
Yeah, they are.
Really cool hats. Yes.
They are.
So yeah. Right. Okay. Let's see.
But after midnight, it's going to be
Nice. Hey, Edwin Crane's in the chat. I didn't hear his name shouted out. I want to give him a shout out.
Has anybody seen Quentin?
Quentin.
I haven't.
I have not. Nope.
All right.
Is he awake yet? Oh yeah, he usually gets up like 7 p.m.
He's awake, but is he wearing pants?
He should be awake. No, he never
Doubt
wears
it.
pants.
No, I know.
He only wears pants if he's strapped because you need something to be able to hold it. But
All right. So before we run, oh dear Lord trivia.
oh dear Lord.
Oh dear Lord.
And by the way, you will win
Oh yeah, what do you win? Get out of my butt.
one of these
Watch your profanity.
nice Quentin James and their heavy gauge.
Heavy.
Quentin James cool ass guitar picks for Quentin James for oh dear Lord trivia.
Did you say ass?
Watch your profanity.
You're trying to get me on one of those giggle streams, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I get there.
Not gonna happen tonight, man.
That's the only one I know that can do it for you because I don't have anything else.
Watch your profanity is more of a sativa evening.
Okay.
So before we dive into that trivia, let's take care of our things. Legend picks if you want custom guitar picks made. Legend picks, Greg at Legend Picks, his links are down below.
I got some coming. Cake. They're on the way.
Oh yeah?
He
I
just
bet you got some coming.
He emailed me and said they're on the way. Yes, I do.
I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need a few, and I'll show you why.
Okay.
In just a second.
What are you doing with them, Tony?
We're gonna do something new that I'm gonna share.
Watch your profanity.
I'm gonna share that with you in a minute. I hadn't shared it with you backstage yet, but yeah.
Oh, he's springing some new stuff on me.
Oh, I'm gonna spring it. I'm gonna need some guitar picks. Yes,
some new shit.
Watch your profanity.
Yeah. So
don't need any forms of protection.
That's it. So anybody who wants a guitar built,
nice,
a custom build, Neil Daly Custom Designs. His links are down below. Hit him up. Yes, if you're looking one like that or something totally different. Yeah. Yes, I'm trying to get up with Neil about such things as we speak.
Cool.
Yeah.
He does very nice work.
Yes, he does.
I know a few people in this chat room right now that have some.
I'll tell you about real problems. My guitars are having an intervention for me because I won't play them anymore.
What?
Tough situation to be in, guys.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm neglecting all the others. I haven't played anything else.
Yeah.
Since I got that thing. And yeah, I love my new Neil Daly build. It's really solid flipping guitar.
Absolutely is.
Nice guitar.
I spent all day keeping all 6 of these strings in tune, and you don't even play me when you get
Why won't Charles touch me anymore?
Like I keep saying it. I sound like I'm doing a flipping infomercial for this guy, but I'm just going to say this. It is absolutely rock solid. The Floyd is rock solid. The intonation and tuning stability of the guitar is not an issue. It's out of the equation. It plays like a Strat. A Strat plays like a Strat, like a Frankie should play. It's wonderful, just wonderful flipping guitar, man.
Yes, it is. And Neil
He's going to
does
build
great
another one
work.
for me. I'd be an idiot not to let him build me something else in the future. That's how nice this guitar is.
Cool.
And it did not break the bank. Did not. That's the best.
Yeah,
That's the best
that's
part.
the good thing about
best
it,
part.
though. That's the good thing about it. You
Yeah.
you can achieve all your goals in your build, in your guitar. Yeah,
Now the next one,
highly recommend Neil.
yeah. Well, the
It's
next
worth
one's
it.
going to be an upgrade, a serious upgrade for this, from compared to this build. But you don't have to go that route just to make sure your guitar stays in tune and sounds good and plays well, which is a breath of fresh air. So, yeah.
Yeah.
If you can, I recommend you let Neil build you a guitar.
Yes,
awesome,
absolutely. Neil, my next venture, I'm hoping it is going to be to do something with my purple Kramer,
Yeah.
you
Cool.
know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll see. But yeah. But so that guy right there, him,
Uh-oh.
the beautiful one.
All my stuff is at the show.
That guy right there makes killer handcrafted custom cigar box guitars.
Yeah, and they're all at the show. I'm doing an art and craft market, and they're at the show. So
a lot of them looks like these. He can make you one that looks.
they're all gone. Tea cake.
I know they're all gone.
The last one sold yesterday at the show. I was very happy.
That's
and sad at the same
Brennan.
time.
Good for you, brother. Good
Thanks,
for you,
man.
man.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. I was very happy with that.
His links are down below. You working on something this week, B?
I'm working on a Christmas present for somebody. His son is a big Destiny video game fan, so
cool.
made it. He wanted a fretless Destiny, so I'm just waiting for another sticker, and then I'm gonna put the strings on it and send this to him. So it turned out pretty good.
Very cool.
Yeah,
That's beautiful, dude. Absolutely beautiful.
I love the fretboard kind of, and it's different. It's weird because it's a different piece of wood, but it flows just with the headstock. You know,
it's beautiful.
Totally different piece of wood. But
it's beautiful.
I love working with the oak. It's nice, nice and smooth. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on right now.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Sweetness. Oh, you got any new gear, Tommy? You got anything happening?
No, not for me.
No.
Not now.
Oh, no more painting. No more painting. You done painting all your stuff?
Yeah, I don't tend to do painting that much in the winter just because of temperature.
That's true. Yeah, because you can't really open the windows and stuff.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point.
All right.
I got enough gear at my house to, not be bored for a lifetime.
Yeah.
You've got gear, Tom.
It's all. It takes over my living room, my kitchen, my basement, my bedroom.
Tends to do that. It does tend to do that.
So, Tom, if you were to put a number on it, how many pedals have you got?
Oh, dude, I don't even know. That I use actively?
That you have.
That you own?
I don't know. I don't know the number that I own. I can tell you
Hundreds.
I don't even know. I can tell you what I actively use. It's about 30 pedals.
Wow.
But most of the time it's just guitar cable amp or guitar one pedal amp or guitar amp and I have it set up so I can put a pedal in the loop of the amp, in the loop of the signal after the amp, but before the speaker that you hear. So more like it's done in a real studio, you know.
Nice.
It also brings the volume down. So I have separate master volumes with power amps. So I can turn my Marshall to 1 or to 10, depending if I want it clean, like very jazzy country clean, or if I want it just balls out distorted, but that doesn't change the overall volume.
Cool.
You know. So
Interesting.
it's kind of an 80s insane LA rack kind of setup, but it never moves. It sits in my room, so it doesn't matter. But I pull cables, change parts, and my living room looks like a hobo lives there. There's just stacks of, like, I have SDE delays stacked up, and like rack choruses and rack tube amps, rack solid state amps, all stacked up on top of each other. And I just go, wait, I want to put this. It's like a candy store with this.
Right.
So
And I grab these couple pedals and I put all the cables together and I play it for like a Saturday, and then I change it out for next week, you know. Just for fun, you know.
that's so cool.
Pure enjoyment, you know.
So cool.
So
Nice.
anyway.
Nice.
God, that's awesome.
Oh dear Lord.
Dear Lord.
You ready?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
Kids, you ready?
Good luck, you guys.
Who wants a Quentin James pick?
This is a must-have pick, guys. Must-have.
Oh, yeah, dude.
There's a matching shirt to the pick.
All right. Let me get my hands out of there.
Nah.
Watch your profanity.
All right. So, oh dear Lord trivia. Quentin, I hope you're here, dude. All right. And if he is here, I'm sure he's recording this for a episode on his own channel. All right. So, all right. If you're the winner, email down below. Here we go.
Good luck, you guys.
Oh, dear Lord trivia coming at you right now. Who did Quentin trade in Jessica Alba for?
Now you got to think Quentin.
Yes. Definitely have to think Quentin.
Hines
like
in
Quentin.
Pittsburgh was last week.
Yeah.
Talking about
Champ.
Quentin's women this week, or the women he enjoys pining for, shall we say. The answer is ketchup.
All right.
You changed your name to ketchup.
Gotcha.
We may need to show
It is
that
not
in a
Sandra,
little while because I don't think anyone's going to get it.
his ex-wife. No. Charlize
That-
Theron. Good guess, but no.
It's a good guess. That's a good guess.
Jessica Rabbit. Another good guess, but no.
I love Charlize Theron. She's awesome.
Yeah, that's man.
Todd. Dan.
No, I said Emmett. We might have given it to you. Just kidding.
That's great. That is great.
No, Todd already has Emmett, and Emmett has Todd. It's like Todd and Copper, you know.
That's a good guess.
Beyonce? No, but all yes, please for me. The AT&T hottie.
Beyonce's a good guess.
Quentin.
Quit.
AT&T girls, Eastern European. I wasn't surprised that.
Adele's a good guess too, but no.
Yeah, Adele's attractive as well, but nope.
Terry.
Kenny Foley. Very close, Terry. Terry, you're so close.
That's actually a really good guess. That's
You're
a really
really
good
close.
guess, bro. That's a great guess.
Looks nothing like this person, but you're really close. Valerie, no. Jenna Jameson, no.
Keith.
I don't think they're going to get it.
I don't
You
think
guys
so
going
either.
to
Disney got to know you're Quentin to get this one right.
I know you're playing.
I don't think so either.
All right, so we're not going to. I don't think anyone's going to get it. So keep at it, kids. All right, who did Quentin
You're
trade
closer with
Jessica
Betty
Alba
White,
in
actually.
for?
You're closer with
Betty
Betty
Boop.
White.
Who's he got a thing for now instead of Jessica Alba? Come on.
Glenn
Glenn
Frick,
Frick.
or he's
Glenn
getting
Fricker. That's
Betty
a
White.
great one.
That's a good guess.
Betty White, Cardi B.
All right, so
J.
we're
Lo.
gonna keep.
Jennifer Lopez, too young.
Yeah, just keep guessing.
T. Arthur.
Wow.
We're gonna keep
T. Arthur, too
the
old.
eye on that.
Ooh, Mila Kunis.
That's a good guess.
Ukrainian.
But in the meantime,
Yeah.
we are gonna. Are we gonna do this tonight, kids?
What's that?
Rose McClanahan.
They're guessing all of the Golden Girls.
I love Rose McClanahan. She's so feisty.
Bette Midler, Collie.
Bette Midler annoys me.
Janice Lala.
Barr. Excellent.
Tracy Lords.
I like the rapping Granny.
I like the rapping Duke.
Dude, I am really liking.
Oh, you like that?
Dude, that is so cool.
Things.
I made another one, T-Cake.
It's the Pick Mouse. Looks like a mouse.
It does. I made another one with the actual piece of a cigar box. So. Do you like that one, T-Cake?
Yeah, hell yeah.
They don't fall out either.
No, it holds it wonderfully.
I've made a couple of different iterations.
See, it's perfect. You put it down on your desk.
Yeah, you can just grab one out and it goes back anywhere and sticks and stays and
just put a little, put a little bit of that stuff on the bottom of, the rubbery
Velcro.
Create some friction on your desk so it won't move, and then
or
the picks set out ready for you.
I was thinking about including this strip of Velcro too, in case you wanted to Velcro it somewhere.
Well,
but depends,
Looking at it too, though, look and you see how the it stays in the grooves anywhere.
Yes, sir.
You can really push it in, like you can push it the whole way in.
Nope. Got room for a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, imagine if you had that just the spring on like the side of your guitar or the back or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking like on the front where Eddie had his down there. But yeah, they're getting closer.
Some of the answers are absolutely brilliant. These guys are digging so deep, it's crazy. We got Goldie Hawn, Jessica Lange,
Whoopi Goldberg,
Paris Hilton. Love it.
Stewart or Martha Stewart.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Kylie
brilliant.
Tony.
Yo.
That's what he's writing, Dan, New Jersey.
Yeah, but he can't spell it.
Well, I mean, that's a tough one to spell, man.
I think that's pretty good. I think.
Hang on a second. Like I'm gonna get. Yeah, Dan. That is.
That's pretty darn good.
That's
pretty good.
Dan's got a twofer, man.
That was like a 600-yard golf shot. If you get it on the green,
that's a gimme. That's a gimme, right?
Knocked it stiff from 290. Boom.
Yeah.
All right, so let me show you the answer.
So that's a twofer, man.
Like batting 1,000 tonight, man. Out of that park. Damn. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Billie Eilish.
We're not going to take points away for spelling.
All right.
Double up, Dan.
Okay, so I'm going to pull one of these out of the...
That's outstanding.
That is cool.
Jeez, Dan. Cool, bro.
Tony, get your hand out of my butt.
Dan has.
Dan's like the Jedi tonight. He's like,
Jesus.
I will get every one of them.
Tea Cake saves a stamp. That's funny.
That's
Watch.
hilarious.
All right, Dan.
Damn.
I'm gonna show you. Let's look at Dan's winnings tonight.
Look at that.
Dude.
Nice.
Dude. Have we ever had anybody win a twofer like this before? This is like some epic stuff right here.
This is
That's
history.
like double D's, double Dan.
Yep.
Got some double D's in the house.
Dan of
Double
New
Dan
Jersey,
now.
bro.
Yep.
This is history.
Well played, dude. Well played.
Oh dear Lord. Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Man.
Fighters.
Very cool.
This is delay on my camera. That's wild.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Nicely done, sir.
Dan, you did it, dude.
Hey, all you guys in the chat, great effort. My God, man. You want to talk about digging deep.
Those are some good
I'll
questions.
be right back. I'm going to grab
answers.
a Pepsi.
Uh-huh. Grab yourself a Pepsi.
I think the green screen overlay creates like this very minuscule delay because there's this super subtle delay. It's not normally there if I don't put on the full green screen thing. Wow.
You know what my two of my daughters are giving me for Christmas? My present from them is taking this room. This is an extra bedroom in the house, and I turned it into a guitar room a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah.
They're going to transform it and turn it into a proper studio style backdrop and everything for me.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of work in here. You haven't seen the whole room, but yeah, they're going to spend a few days taking care of this, but yeah, it's going to be their gift to me.
Man.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
cool. Yeah, it'll be a little better. It's just completely dysfunctional right now. You know, it really is, but that's okay, man.
That's cool.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you a tech question. Whoever knows the answer. So got positive grid. I'm running it. I've use headphones, or you can use near field monitors. I have a monitor question. The monitors that I've got are near field monitors, but they're only about $150 for the set. They're not super high end. They're actually lower end. If what I'm not getting out of them is I'm not getting the drive and the volume that I want without clipping. I'm still getting clipping if I try to get volume that I want without wearing headphones. So my question is this, and I may not be able to beat it. It may just be something, because it's mainly for recording anyway, the whole setup, right? But I would like to be able to play through monitors kind of like I do my amp from time to time, and I'd like it to sound really killer. Is that a monitor upgrade? Is my question. Is buying a higher end set of monitors going to fix that problem? Because they're essentially power speakers or power monitors. Yeah, that's my question.
I might have a different answer than some other people, so I'll let you guys go first because I don't want to
I'll take any answer you guys got because I have no idea. I have no idea.
Go ahead, Brendan, or Analog or anybody.
No, I mean, I don't know what size speakers in it.
Oh, they're small. They're very small. They're just it's this box set.
That would be my
It's
guess.
not even a 4-inch speaker. It's like a 3-inch speaker, and then a tweeter. There's two speakers, and then there's a little woofer system in it. I'm not a woofer, but essentially it's just a mid-range and a tweeter in each speaker. But it's not so much that I can't get the volume I want as it loses quality and sound.
Is it like crackling?
Yeah. They're just breaking up because they're not. That's my question. Because if a monitor upgrade, which means they're around $350, $400 for the set,
right?
Is the answer, then that's the road I'm going to have to take, because I'm going to want to play without headphones, and I want it to be killer. I want it to be, you know what I want. You know what I want. So anyway, that's my crossroad right now. I got about 10 of them, lots of unanswered questions and things, but I'll bust through this stuff after a couple of days. Just researching it and stuff. Everybody's got to go through that with this software. You got to stumble through it and learn how to use it.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, is the software, are all the drivers up to date?
Yeah, that's the thing that I did right.
Okay.
New computer. I just started out new with every aspect of this thing. The only thing I cut the corners on were the monitors.
Because you would think it's either the software or it's buffering somehow, But if they're up to date.
Well, if I put the headphones on, it's exactly what I want.
Okay.
I have no gripes. I'm just at the beginning of it right now, but I'm getting what I want. I know I'm going to be really happy. But I'm not going to want to play through headphones all the time. I'm going to want to.
You'll learn it as you go, and you'll love it. You'll get those tones easily at your fingertips, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only real advice I have is, because I worked in the environment, you can spend a lot less money fixing the sound issues in the actual room you're in and the reflection issues, that you would have to spend like 10 grand or more on a set of studio speakers to overcome that. So a lot of times your problem is not your speakers, your problem is your room. You're fighting the room. So think of it like this: if you have a fire, but you're building it with the best dried out hardwood you can find, if you just soak that wood for a month in water, you just ruin the reason why you dried the wood out, right? Well, in the same way, you can buy the best speakers, but if your room sounds like shit and you have what's called noise buildup, in the corners, that kind of stuff, if you got, really boomy bass, it doesn't matter. But I've heard in a really good studio, they had a set of like Bluetooth Beats speakers that they bought from a Target, and it sounded phenomenal for small speakers because the room had like very, very expensive acoustic treatments.
I got you.
I would look, if you're going to be in that room, doing everything in there, I would look into that kind of stuff, because even buying not that expensive sound treatment that you put up yourself can sometimes make a world of difference, especially if you have parallel walls. You're getting that, like you get in clubs with concrete floors where you get that almost exact clap back where it's a weird, it's too short, or it's too short to be a slap back, but it's long enough that your ear hears it and it just messes with you. That's what you're getting in a lot of.
Interesting. At low volume, I'm very happy. I mean, I'm really happy at low volume with the monitors.
Yeah. When you get louder, that's when your noise buildup happens.
Yeah. The thing is, though, there's too low. I've got to have some more volume.
Yeah.
I've got to.
Are you looking like powered or unpowered? Are you looking like to use a separate amplifier or get monitors with, built in?
I'm thinking just a better set of power, because essentially these near field monitors are power monitors.
Yeah, exactly.
Power speakers. Yeah. I'm just thinking upgrading into a larger set. Okay. If you're going to increase your volume, then you're going to need better bass response, mid response, and highs. It's got to be tighter. You've got to have better speakers to handle the load. So a speaker upgrade, I imagine, is pretty much mandatory, because I'm trying to drive this small set of box speakers, and it's a small set. They're only $140, $150.
What size?
Which is expensive. I'm not saying that's not money, but it's not giving me what I need.
What size is the main driver?
It's only 3 inches.
Okay,
yeah. It's not big, and there's a set of JBLs that I saw, and they were like, and I don't know remember the model number, but they were like $460. They are nice. They're very nice, and they have a 6-inch. I guess you'd call that the woofer. Would be a 6-inch woofer, and then like a 2-inch tweeter in them, and then there's a bass response in the cab itself. There's some kind of it's a hole or a sound hole somewhere, but they're nice. They're nice monitors, and they're near field monitors.
Cool.
I think the upgrade is in the future. I believe it is.
Sounds good, man. Well, I hope you get everything worked out.
It's going to take a while. I'm an idiot.
It's a lifetime. You got a lifetime left,
you'll,
Charles, to
you'll,
tweak
you'll
it.
love it as you go. You'll learn
Yeah.
and love it. Yeah, dude, that's fun stuff.
Yeah, I'm having fun doing it. A lot of fun.
Yeah,
Guitars are fun, man. Good God, these things are fun.
Yeah, no, you got it in there now. Those tones are at your fingertips.
Yes.
Well, you're the important part there. You already know how to play, so that's
Yeah.
Yeah, that does help a little bit. Never hurts. Never hurts, guys.
Ooh,
yeah.
I think you did. Holly ordered a hat, Tony, so she made it in time.
All
Holly
right.
rocks.
Nice. Thank you,
Go for
Holly.
it, Charles. You only
Awesome.
live once. YOLO.
Next week I'll have Holly's poster up. It'll probably just be up on that wall for a minute, but it'll be up when we redo the room. It'll have a real nice place.
Yeah.
Sweet deal. Sweet.
It's an awesome poster. Absolutely.
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
Right there. It is.
Absolutely awesome.
Down.
I love fan-made
Yes.
memorabilia. I love it.
Yeah, and it's a great poem also.
Yes, it is, man.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It'll bring tears to your eyes.
Let me
It
show
will.
that. If you can see that right there. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's like a 18 by 24. Holly's links are down below. I think.
That's cool.
I think they are. If they're not, they're down below of the Halenville shows stuff. But I think, Holly, I think they're down below. But yeah, gorgeous one. And thank you again, Holly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That is a cool poster. Very, very cool poster. Let me show you. I made a Facebook post yesterday or day before, and I didn't elaborate a lot on it, but I'm gonna show you a pic or two.
Excellent. Hey, Terry's 3G. I see that response you left. Thank you, man. I think you're right. Bro.
Let me go down here and we'll. All right. So first, I don't think I showed this earlier, but this Mitch Malloy's Van Halen experience.
Cool.
That's a cool pick, man.
Is that from the one gig they did?
It is.
Wow, that's pretty rare.
Very, yeah.
That's the one they just did with Pete Thorne? I love Pete. What an outstanding guitar player. You know what I like the most about Pete? I just, as a side thing, he is such a professional. He's so flippin' prepared when he shows up to play guitar. It's really impressive. He's an impressive dude, man. I love Pete Thorne.
He's the original guitar nerd.
Yeah.
As this album, is so so wonderfully named anyway.
All right, so now
Tony Keith Campbell asked, is that Mitch's or Pete's?
Now this right here, I don't know. That one is a 1.0 pick. It's the only one I've ever seen. You saw the show that they did. That I doubt I've got one other one that is blank on one side and says MitchMalloy.com on the other. But yeah, that Van Halen experience is the only one I've ever seen. But so this right here, now back in 2008, on the latter half of that tour, Ed's guitar tech, Tom Weber, got a couple of batches made up. These were silver, and he got a gold batch made up and gave those to Ed. But
Cool.
this is what they used on this is what Ed used on the stage in '08. The first part of that tour, they didn't have a signature pick. But so this is
That's
all
cool.
right.
That's super cool, man.
But this one is the gold one.
Nice.
How many of those gold picks you have, Tony?
One, dude.
Cool. Very cool.
Only one. You
Very
can get the one on the right kind of easy, but the gold ones are, yeah, good luck.
Wow, those are cool.
cool.
Yeah, old day.
Yeah.
Reminds me of C3PO's legs.
And let me show you one more that I had out because of that, but put those there.
Tom Weber. Cool.
Nice. What an awesome dude, man. Very cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Very cool.
All right. Okay. What am I doing? There we go. All
What
right.
you doing?
Hitting the wrong buttons.
That's all right.
Yeah. we have got stuff in this new year that we are going to do. I can't let the cats out of the bag, but there's all kind of stuff we're going to chunk in
Nice.
to people's little winnings, and all kind of stuff, all kind of cool stuff. But yeah, and a lot of which I'll show you guys backstage
Okay.
afterwards.
Sweet.
Yeah. All right. So okay. Now, before we shove off, let's do a couple of things. We're going to give the kids a little heads up on, if I can find it. Have I got it? Oh no. I've got it. All right. So this Wednesday night on Halenville Live, we'll be talking all things Van Halen right here. We'll be talking in detail about the December 1991 free concert in Dallas downtown, and
Killer show.
That's the card right there.
Ooh.
People were hanging from the light poles, literally.
Yeah. Well, our friend John was there a couple of months ago on a business trip and found himself down in this little square and realized that that's where he was. So he's taken lots of video, and we're going to see all of that.
Oh, cool.
And we'll talk about the circumstances behind the show from
virtual road trip, guys. Super cool, man. Super cool.
Yeah, but it in the videos it looks like a little space, but in John's videos it really looks like a little space. You know.
Yep.
But that'll be fun on Wednesday night, and other cool stuff happening on Wednesday. All right. You guys got anything?
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't know.
Nope.
All right. Well,
I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Everybody in the chat, you guys rock.
This was a great show.
This week, you guys be well, and you all take care of yourselves, man.
Yep. Love all you guys.
All right.
Do you have any audio clips to play before we go?
Do I? I don't know. Like what? Like
What's up, fuckers?
and maybe
Watch your profanity.
something like that. You mean?
Excellent.
Maybe.
But no, seriously though, happy Thanksgiving weekend. Lots to be thankful for.
Yep.
This year.
Yes.
A lot.
Absolutely.
Before we run out of our shoes here, let's bring in the
There she is.
There she is.
There she is.
Sandra.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, Lord.
Excellent. Excellent.
Thought you had a minute to have a snack, didn't you?
You're muted. You're muted. There you go.
Joe profanity.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Joe profanity.
And we love you.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Yes, thanks so much. And congratulations to Dan of New Jersey, the
Yes.
Rock, man.
double winner tonight.
Jeez.
Double winner, yep.
Double D.
Man,
Damn, dude.
yeah.
He just set the standard.
Man.
My goodness.
He did. History was made.
So yeah, so
That's
right
okay.
on.
Dan, Christopher, and Keith, they got your number, brother. They're looking for you, so it's on.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That is awesome.
All right, Brendan, Tommy, Charles, Kid, the lovely Sandra. I am Fruitcake Tony. This is Show Me Your Pick.
All right. Let's get out of here.
We'll
Be
see
well,
you
you
guys next Saturday, 9 p.m. Show Me Your Pick. Have a good one. See ya. Peace.
profanity.